Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And if you're just popping in, you haven't been here in a few days, we have some different scans running. They're under test. They're called the boom scans, and they detect whatever's moving in the market, especially if it's spiking. So we'll be monitoring these boom scans, and when a stock pops up, I will click on it. We will monitor the current bar volume to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving. Needs to be a good battle between the buyers and the sellers. Once we confirm that, we look down here to see if we have tall green bars coming in above this yellow average volume line. This means the buyers are coming in. And when they start coming in, they drive the price up. But we want to also confirm that the My Blessing indicator is pointing north. These are also buyers and sellers, so this one's going up, these are going up, the price is going up. So when you enter a trade, when all of this sets up, make sure that you're watching this very last bar. Well, you want the green bars to continue breaking the yellow average volume line the moment you see red coming in. That means take caution. You may have to get out of the stock and take profit. That decision is going to be on you. Thank you for joining me this morning. I am not a financial advisor, so make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. Make sure you reach out to them. I teach indicators and build indicators. I don't teach you how to trade, but if you learn how to use these indicators, you will automatically learn how to trade. And that might not be the case for some of you, but you got to learn these indicators and you'll figure it out, I'm sure. If you are a beginning trader, then make sure that you start on paper, or just write it down. Watch these live streams, write it down as if you would have bought it and sold it and what your profit was. If you're profitable on paper, then move over to small share size on real money. And I do mean minimal, just to make sure that you are confident in your trades. If you're successful with real money, slowly up your share size to gain more profit. And I thank you for joining me this morning. We have about a minute and a half to go before the market opens. The only thing I'm seeing moving around is a few penny stocks so far. Hopefully this day will turn around and we'll make a little bit of money. Enjoy your coffee for this next minute, 15 seconds, and we'll get started. Aaron, that's kind of correct. They should sometimes fire up here. Just all depends on how the stock starts. If it starts off with 2 times the volume, it'll be here first. But some of them skip this step and start off with 3 times the volume. They could even start off with 5 times the volume. It just all depends on the situation when the stock takes off. So you're not necessarily watching them move from one to the other. Just all depends on where they fire up at. 2 times the volume, 3 times the volume, or 5 times the volume. All right, about 5 seconds to go. Let's see where we end up this morning. Make sure your active trader is on EXT or you won't get a trade in. All right, let's see what we have here. SOAR, a cheaper stock, 40-cent range. And I did move my price range down for some of you who like to play the pennies. We'll go ahead and monitor those each day as well. This one's far from a penny. This is Tesla moving up. Very cheap penny stock here, QSI, if you're interested in it. It looks like it has some long tails at the top. You don't want to buy into this. This is a sell zone up here. May not go very far. Buyers are coming in. We're watching the dominator bars. These are lots of buyers coming in to drive this stock up. Want to watch for red over here. They're taking profits already. Probably going to drop the stock back down. Got to be very cautious with these stocks under $1. They'll go up quickly and down just as fast. Pushing up now to 96, 98, 99. Nice run up for this one. Make sure to take profit at the top of these candles. You never know when they're going to sell. Or at least take some profit. If you expect it to run more, you can leave a little there. Up to that $1 mark. And pushing on up to $1.07 now. Immediately pulling back. This is why I suggest taking profit when you see those spikes. Try to sell near the top. All right, put this one over in your personal watch list so you can watch it throughout the morning. This is QSI. Looks like the buyers may be taking a break here. We're seeing the sellers coming in. This may be just a few buyers who missed the run and are expecting it to run again. Make sure you trade off of your own screen. I will be changing stocks, and if you're in it, I don't want to mess up your trade. So make sure you're watching it on your own monitor because I may change on you. Good job, Greg B. It may go some more here. We're keeping an eye right here on these dominator bars. These are buyers coming in. Need this My Blessing indicator to turn upwards. Nice tall green dominator bar of buyers. Trying to make it back up there to that $1.07. A lot of selling going on here. Good morning, Joseph. I did read your message over there. Looks like this one may be done for a while. Nvidia making a small move this morning. It does look good on a 15-minute chart if you haven't looked. We came up from yesterday. We're kind of channeling or squeezing, whatever you want to call it, during the pre-market hours and the after hours trading yesterday. SLXN, another cheaper stock, around 45 cents. Seems to have attracted a few buyers. Let's see if it goes anywhere. It's already had a run up before our market opened. And this is where our market opened, was back here. All right, enjoy your coffee as we wait on the next one to take off. QSI attracting a few more buyers. ZIM, a $28 stock, $28.93 currently, attracting a few buyers. They're not really piling into it yet, but we do have a few. The volume is currently dropping off. And I can tell that by these shorter bars. Like to see these green bars breaking above this average volume line, just like you see there, and continuing to run up. Sellers taking profit, struggling getting above this 29.25. Volume is quite low on this one, so be very cautious if you decide to get a piece of it. This is way lower than we like. We don't see a battle going on here. We only see the occasional buyer taking a guess at it, is what I'm going to say, that it's going to continue. But they're not battling over it. Testing that 29.25. DJT, looks like somebody bought a few shares. A nice volume spike here. Seems to have slacked off a little there. Few profit takers coming in with that red bar. You always want to stay focused here to see what the buyers and sellers are doing. They are currently selling a little. Is that a stock symbol, Rick? Why, yes. Nope, it's not. I see, my friend, I see. I know you are an NVIDIA guy and you're very happy at the moment. Man, you type in capital letters, I'm putting it in the symbol thing. Even if you say no or yes. It's okay. Keep on typing, brother. I don't want to miss them either. I was hoping to scream, yes, yes, yes. Seeing a little bit of red in the scans. Yeah, Nvidia does report earnings today. I'm kind of curious as to what it's going to be. I think it'll be positive, but maybe not as high as everybody's expecting. But hopefully it's higher than everybody's expecting and we see a rally out of it. Yeah, they report after the market closes. All right, looks like the stocks are fading away. Enjoy your coffee as we wait for the next batch to come in. Yeah, QSI is down here in Magic Scan if you want to keep an eye on it. This scan basically stores every stock that's moved over the last 30 minutes. So if it's still hanging around down here, it's still moving a little. Pushing up now, $1.19. Buyers are coming in. You can see that right here. We need to get above this yellow average volume line for it to keep going. A lot of sellers right there at the top. It did pop up back in the scans here. Good job, D-Man. Few more buyers trying to drive it up more. Good morning to those of you just popping in. Good job, Doug. Nice profit for this morning. Good morning, Nora. Brian, if you do a hard reboot, computer and all, you'll probably clear it up. QSI gaining a few more buyers. It's finding the interest of more investors. It hasn't sold off really big. Couple profit takers up here, but then recovers and pushing up slightly. Looks like we have resistance at $1.20 though. So I reckon that all depends on which indicator you're talking about. I have many things up here that are volume based. All right, not seeing much moving currently. ZIM keeps popping in here. Don't think it's getting anywhere, but it's not selling off either. Might be a move for later on in this pre-market session. SLXN was up earlier this morning. It popped in on the scans and disappeared. Not seeing any volume spikes this morning. Once they pop up in this scan, we need volume spikes to kick in also. That tells me that the stock has an unusual amount of buyers, just like that. QSI could be one of them slow crawlers throughout this session. Yeah, once they get up there to a high, it's hard to get them any higher or make any profit off of them. Most of them pull back. If they're strong enough, though, they will break and set a new high, but that's very rare. It's a 1 minute time frame on the volume spikes. Pushing up slowly, now at $1.28. I think it was right in here where we got attention of it. About $1, I think. Definitely not selling off. Nice tall green dominator bars above the yellow line. We may see another push coming. Let's see if we can get it to push higher. There we go. $1.32 now. I think some of you get into these stocks and you see it pull back a little bit and you freak out and you get out. You need to give these stocks room to move a little. They're going to go up and down. Just set a limit down below it. Not too tight or you're going to get stopped out. Well, I don't think you can set a stop in pre-market, so that's on me. But if you pull out too quick, you get out, and that's what makes them run up again. Because you don't give it enough space to move up and down. Good morning, Jimmy. Continuing to have buyers come in. Look how many green bars we have from buyers. A nice tall bar here above that yellow line. We'll push it up a little more. Little profit taking. Yeah, they're all mental stops. So just don't freak out if it drops a nickel, is what I'm saying. It may run up 15 cents right after that. You're always going to have some profit takers bring it down a little. That doesn't mean the run is over. Good job. What is Islam? $200. Joseph, that might be a good move the way it's acting. It could just be a slow crawler all day long. I've seen it happen. That's not a promise, though. That's what I've seen in the past. Continuing to go now, $1.42. Nice move this morning. Thank you, Lord, for this blessing. Good job, Greg B. 118. Jimmy, got to think positive, brother. It is late on this one, though. I would not buy it at this high. If you click the button thinking you're going to lose, you're probably going to lose. It's all about mind thoughts. It's kind of like running around saying, I suck at trading. Well, you're going to keep sucking at trading as long as you believe that. Good job, D-Man. 90 bucks. HOTH, I'll take a look at it. 94. Thank you, Money Tree. Let's see if it goes anywhere. Currently got sellers. We are at a resistance level as well. Do have some buyers coming in. Let's see if we push up here, up to 96 cents. I think Hoth, it moved in after hours yesterday. Am I correct? Yeah, it ran up right at after hours yesterday. Some profit taking going on. QSI. It's been a pretty tough week for us this week. Few runners here and there. Nothing really stood out. Maybe one or two made a nice run up for a good profit. But overall, not too good of a week, but I'm going to take what we get. But I'd like to see it a lot better. Had some really good months in the past year. QSI, profit taking, a few buyers coming in. Let's see if we can go back up to the $1.45 high. Need this my blessing indicator to turn around and start working its way back up. And that will happen if the buyers keep coming in. Nature Therapy Films, I agree with you, brother. I think we have a tremendous market coming, providing it's not all a disaster before we get there. Right now, I don't trust anybody in government. But let's not get political, or I might break a hole in the sheetrock. BTCT, few buyers coming in slowly. And they disappear a lot faster than they came in. SPY not doing much this morning. It's hanging around the 34 EMA. Not a lot of activity over there. Tell them reboot your whole computer. That usually fixes the problem. BTCT, attracting some buyers. We may be a little early on this one. Would love to see this indicator turn around to the upside. And multiple green bars come in. KITT, I'm being told. It's not on our radars yet. It'll definitely pop up here if it moves. Lou, we are a premium service. I stream for 1 hour free on YouTube on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Starts at 6 a.m. Central Time. If you're interested in joining us, there's a label at the top of the chat window, white and yellow. You click that, join our Discord, and then upgrade, and you'll get access to about 63 scanners, 30-something indicators. And I'm a coder, so I'm continually creating something. But it takes months of testing after I create one. So we've been testing this for about a week now. But it's been in the works for months. So if you're interested in joining us, we will be moving over to a website, getting away from Discord. Eventually, I keep adding stuff to it. That's what's taking so long. We needed an events calendar and some other things also added to it. I'm trying to get everything in place so we don't start up the website and end up having to work on it for the next 6 months. So as I think of these features that are important for the website, such as a live data feed, I'm trying to bring that into it as well. I'm waiting on a response. So we'll see how it goes. I know I keep promising it's a website, but if you knew the technicals behind it, you'd understand why it's taking so long. Fumigu, I'm still adding touches to it. Each day I monitor these along with everybody live. If somebody sees something, they tell me. If I see something, I code it. But I don't release anything until we've explored it for some time and we all know it's as best as it's going to get. Then I'll stick it out there. I don't want to push anything off on you that doesn't work, in other words. So if you're enjoying this live stream on YouTube, show me some love. Hit the like button for me so we can keep it going. Make YouTube buy my coffee each morning. And definitely show up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because we make money. Once you upgrade to premium member, I stream on Discord from 6 a.m. until 9:30 each morning. So about 3.5 hours of streaming, 5 days a week, unless it's a holiday, of course. No, it's only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. And it's a 1 hour free session. QSI trying to make another move here. So, YouTubers, unfortunately, your time is running out for this free hour, and I sure hate doing this to y'all. You really should come over and join us, make some money, at least for 3.5 to 4 hours each morning. But that's up to you. If you come here each day, you see that we know what we're doing. Don't get any better than this. We'd love to have you on board. Hit that banner at the top of the chat. Come and join us. Hope you enjoyed this morning's session. Have a very blessed trading day. I am out of here.